Hey guys, this is Steve Huff from SteveHuffPhoto.com. Thanks for tuning in. Today I just want to go over some new things that just came in this week for me to review. Some things that I normally do not review, like this little Canon. This is kind of like a Canon interchangeable lens, APS-C point and shoot type of camera. The EOS M100. It's actually very small, comes in at $499 with this kit lens. So with the kit lens, $499, you get the 15 to 45. It's basically like a point and shoot. I still have it turned on here. You have only a couple of selections here: movie, full auto, or standard photo mode. Here's a video button, a shutter button. The back is very basic, but what's really cool is has a total flip-up LCD, kind of like the Sony RX100 series, which means this could be a great little vlogger camera. If you know anybody in your life who, let me fix my shirt here. If you know anybody in your life for Christmas who is getting into vlogging, I tested the video AF speed on this guy, and it's pretty quick. So one could vlog with this either on location or at home. Just by flipping up the screen, you have a display. Hell, I use the Sony A9, an external small HD monitor, a cage, wireless lav. But with this is all anyone would need to get started. Actually, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna do a vlog one day with just this camera because my curiosity is aroused. You're not gonna find any mic inputs though, so you're gonna have to deal with the audio on the camera. But this is also a great photographic camera for beginners. Small, light, APS-C 24 megapixel. So give it a check, or check it out. I will be reviewing it over the next couple of weeks, so look for that soon. But there'll be some info in the description below. This is the box it came in right here. It's the EOS M100, 500 bucks for this kit right here. I also received this lens to review, which is odd because I normally don't review Canon glass. I do from time to time, like the 50L, the 85L, glass that I find to be pretty interesting. So this is the new 85-1.4L lens from Canon. 1,500 bucks, I believe this lens is. And I don't own a Canon to test this on, but I do have an adapter for use with my Sony A9. Or I can test it on the A7RIII, which is most likely what I will be doing, just to see the character. Because Canon lenses, especially L glass, they're very good. They have their own kind of character and color signature. So I look forward to checking this out. Also, a couple videos ago, I did a video, or a few videos ago, I did a video on the Sony A7RIII on location in New York, and the audio was atrocious. And so I want to apologize to you guys for that. I was not prepared. I had a shotgun mic, but due to the extreme noise up on that rooftop, it was awful. So I went and I bought this, which is what I'm talking on right now. What you hear me on right now is the Rodelink Filmmaker Kit. It's basically a lav mic. You get everything in one box. It's like $3.99, and as you can hear, it sounds phenomenal. It sounds so much better than using even my, sorry, that was a bunch of pigeons or something. Sounds better than something like this, which is the newer Rode Video Mic Pro, which is also a lovely microphone, but it doesn't sound as crisp and nice as a lav mic. And of course, it's going to pick up other noises. But I've been using this on my A9 for some audio. And I love the fact that it turns on automatically when the camera turns on. I love that it has a rechargeable battery inside, or you can use AA's, I believe is what it is. There's another issue when you have it on the camera and you go to look at the viewfinder, this kind of smashes into your eye. So if you're looking through the viewfinder, not really ideal, but it's still a really good mic, though I feel the sound of the lav mic is better. And of course, a lav mic is to be used in certain situations, kind of like this one. So you may be wondering what's in this case. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I also have a new bag. I also have a new bag from Think Tank right here. This is the Spectral series shoulder bag. This will also fit a 13-inch laptop made by Think Tank Photo. The latch system is unique as well. You pull this and it comes right up, and as you can see, you have a little fastener system. This is more for, like, I think a DSLR. You have YKK zippers, high quality materials, as Think Tank always does. But in my opinion, yeah, this would hold like a D850, a couple lenses, accessories, and charger. But I'm going to be using this bag to test it out because I'm going to, on a trip, I'm traveling next week to test the two new Olympus Pro lenses, the 45 f1.2 and the 17 f1.2. So I look forward to not only testing those lenses with my EM1 Mark II, but also trying out this bag, because when I travel, I bring a lot of stuff. I bring my laptop, I bring chargers, I bring lenses, and accessories, and like this mic, you know, I'll be bringing my A9 to shoot video, my GoPro. So I need a bigger bag. So I'm gonna test this out on this trip and I'll report back to you guys later. Something else I've been using, now this, I admit, I've had it for maybe 6, 7, 8 weeks. I don't know, the way time flies lately. It's called the Luopedeck. Luopedeck is pretty cool. And if you use Lightroom, which a lot of you do, this has been sitting on my desk for a couple of months because I've been using it with Lightroom. Now it's basically, it's like a keyboard and it plugs in via USB, but it gives you all controls to edit your photos: white balance dial, tint, saturation, vibrance. Literally, you open up a photo and to edit it, you use all buttons and dials. Contrast, you just flip up your contrast. Clarity, you have all these presets here: blacks, whites, exposure, rotate, crop, redo, undo, brush tools. And it's all intuitive. So if you're kind of like a hands-on type of person and you want to edit your photos in this way, this is phenomenal. And it's like 199 bucks. Sometimes they're on sale. And it's so intuitive and easy to understand. I think I watched 1 or 2 instructional videos that were like 3 minutes long from the company, and I got to using it, and I was able to figure it all out really quickly. But me, being so old school, I prefer to use a mouse and a keyboard to edit my photos even after using this. So while I wasn't in love with the Luopedeck, I do see the value in it, and I do see, or I can see, how many of you would like to use this because it is really intuitive and really easy to use. I'll throw a link in the description below if you want to read more about the Luopedeck. Finally, let me get this out of the way. All this stuff up on here, little M100. Now in this big case here, this is sent to me from Sony this week. I got it from Lens Rentals because Lens Rentals handles all of Sony's loaner cameras. Now this is a loaner camera and 2 lenses, and what is it? It is the A7R Mark III, which is beautiful. And I have a 51.4 and a 24-70 here to shoot with it over the next couple of weeks so I can do a full review. Now I've written about and I've done videos about this camera, but it's really amazing, guys. While I'm filming this on an A9 in horrible lighting, I have the Arizona sun peeking right over my house. I was supposed to do this a little earlier. I actually recorded this yesterday and realized I had my face detection off and the center point focus. So I was over here and it was only focusing on the gear, so I'm having to redo this video, and I'm doing it shorter, so that's better. I kind of blabbed on yesterday, had a beer, talked about things. So I'm going to be reviewing this in a full review, the Sony A7R III, but I'll give you a hint right now. It is going to be my camera of the year for 2017, and believe it or not, it was almost tied. It was tied for a while in my own little brain, and a lot of you are going to laugh at me and think it's funny, but it was tied for the Hasselblad X1D. I love the X1D. I own the X1D. I have no regrets on the X1D. It's a beautiful camera, but the Sony A7R III is much more versatile and much more in line with what you guys would want, or, you know, the mass enthusiast market or pro market. even amateur market. If you want to step up to full frame 35mm, it doesn't get any better than this for the money. A lot of people say, well, the D850, but the D850 is massively bigger than this. It really is. And then you'll say, well, you put on that 2470, it's going to be the same size. Well, the lens is about the same size. Actually, the Sony 24-70 is smaller and lighter than, say, the Nikon, but even so, it's big. And when you add that onto this body, I understand what you guys say. It makes it like a DSLR. But at the same time, it doesn't, because the body is much thinner and smaller, and the versatility of this allows you to use other lenses. I can use this Canon 85-1.4. I can use a Leica M lens. I can use a Nikon lens. I can shoot vintage lenses. I can make my M lenses autofocus with a TechArt adapter, all using the Sony A7RIII. You can't do any of that on a Nikon D850. And no matter what anyone says, this is still more compact than any DSLR, and some people, including me, prefer an EVF. Some people, maybe you, prefer an OVF. But I will say that the Nikon D850 is probably, and I think many will agree with me, the best DSLR Nikon has ever made. I mean, it's kind of like, if you want the best DSLR around, in my opinion, and many others, the D850 is flat out amazing. Nikon has created some amazing cameras lately. But I'm talking about mirrorless, smaller size, EVF cameras. You can't beat the A7RIII. So therefore, it will be my camera of the year. Let me make sure I'm still recording here because my battery was low. It will be my camera of the year 2017, and well deserved. So look for my full review of the A7RIII very soon. Look for my review of the Canon EOS M100. And I might actually, you know, we're going to the Biosphere 2 in Tucson this weekend. Maybe I'll bring this and do a vlog. You know, I'll do some photos and some vlog, and we'll see how it turns out with a little $500 point and shoot. I mean, APS-C, mirrorless, small. I'll shoot this Canon lens on the Sony. I already told you guys about the Luopedeck, and then now I'm using what lav mic I'm using, the Think Tank bag. So that's all stuff besides the Luopedeck that came in this week, basically. Actually, there's a couple more pieces. I have a full cage set up for my A9 I have to assemble and set up, because my A9 filming, you know, I have the wireless mic set up. I have a display from Small HD. I'm going to attach a little Lume Cube. So I needed a cage to put all these accessories on when I'm out and about filming, because I shoot video with this thing every day, whether it's for this channel, another channel, or personal projects, or even a documentary I've been working on. The Sony A9 is amazing for video. So I've been slowly gathering the tools needed to set it up how I want the camera for video. But it's an exciting time testing the new Olympus lenses this coming up week, all next week. So there'll be a video and reports on that next week as well. So other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for visiting stevehufpphoto.com, where there's thousands of reviews over the past 10 years. You can go to the index there and see thousands and thousands of posts ever since the site launched. So thank you all for going there. Thank you for visiting. And this was just a for fun video to show you what's coming up. There'll be many more videos on the way, but look for the next video next week while I'm testing the new Olympus lenses. Talk to you later, guys. Have a great day and a great weekend, and hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye.